This clue is by the creator of Wordle, Josh Wardle. It is April 11th, and it's puzzle 73. Small junction at the end of unfinished LAX terminal. Okay, so my initial thing that I'm seeing is terminal could mean the last letter. So if we do LAX terminal, that would let us get an X, and that feels way too tempting. So I'm just going to replace that with X and assume that's right. Unfinished could be an indicator saying remove the last letter. So everything but the last letter. So can end of. So end of can mean the last letter. Interesting. So I wonder if instead of taking the X, I wonder if terminal is our definition. So we do unfinished LAX to get LA. But then what are we doing end of? Like the end of would be, that doesn't let us do it. Okay, there's too much here that could be indicators, so I'm actually not sure what to do here. Small junction can also mean remove the last letter. Small can be replaced. S. That seems reasonable to just grab an S from it. Junction could be a T. Wonder. So if we did S, T, then leave add alone, so we get stat. And then the end of unfinished would be a D, but we don't want to do stat D. Could the end of unfinished LAX be an A? So if I do unfinished LAX, can I do the at the end of LA to get an A? But why would I want that? I don't know. Terminal. I'm trying to think of like an STAT word that could mean terminal, but I can't think of it. Like a terminal can be a like on computers, like a computer terminal, right? It's just like a text thing that you input into. Terminal can mean that it's deadly. And of course there's the surface reading of a terminal of an airport, which is a large collection of gates. Anyway, we're gonna put that. So I think this is hard because there's too many indicators. So some of them are fodder. I wonder if small or small junction is actually our definition, and we're supposed to end in X. I mean, we can do at the end of unfinished to get just a D. Okay, it's been enough time. I'm going to grab the hint. We only need 4 letters. Four letters from all this. So like, if I do unfinished LAX, I get LA. Then I can do end of LA to get A. So we basically just grab the middle letter. Takes a lot of words and makes it just an A. But the problem is the is here, and I don't know what to do with the. Like, I feel like we need maybe to do unfinished LAX to get LA, and then the end of LA to get A. And then this can be S. This can be T, but guess what? We still have too many letters. Stata. I don't know why that would be terminal anyway. Okay, let's find out which end is the definition. Terminal is the definition. So I was right about that. Terminal. 4 letters for terminal. And could it be dead? I don't know how we'd get dead. But terminal doesn't actually mean dead. It could be the end of something. Or a disease can be terminal, but that doesn't mean it's dead. That means it causes death. It could be deadly. Terminal then. Is there another definition of terminal that I'm not thinking of? Okay, what else can we do with this? Small junction can remove. Okay, so what if we replaced... I mean, we could just be grabbing a D here, right? Which would be crazy, but then I could make this one of these 4-letter words and then small it. What's funny is weld would become weld, bond would become bond, link would become lind, which isn't a thing. So it's not that. I might start checkering some stuff. Let's see if this is supposed to be an S. It is supposed to be an S. Is this supposed to be a T? It is supposed to be a T. Okay. So is this... I mean, stat isn't our answer, though. So at the end of unfinished would be a D. Well, we need to use LAX as well. So lax can mean weak, airport, slack, or limp. I need 2 more letters from at the end of unfinished LAX. This can't be a single letter. This can't be a single letter. This could become raw. I really feel like at the end of is an indicator. And so maybe it's both of them. No, it doesn't let you do both. Okay. I don't think so. No, it doesn't let that become DX. Not that we'd want to be DX. I need a vowel. I gotta think what the answer is. ST something meaning terminal. There's just I can't think of anything. Stub, maybe? I don't know how I'd get stub. All right, I'm gonna grab a hint. Unfinished blank indicates removing letters. Yeah. So is this, we should check this then. Okay. It's a 4-letter definition though. So like ST and LA is already 4 letters. Like at the can't do anything on their own at all. At the end can be replaced. I don't see how that works. We can do end of law to get an A, but I don't know what at the is doing. Another hint, I guess. At the end of indicates joining STLA together to become a 4-letter word. Last. Oh, it's a swapperoo. And terminal is last. I didn't think of at the end of to say, hey, we're going to take ST and we're going to put it at the end of LA, and that makes it last. It just didn't occur to me. I was so convinced at the end of was a selection of the last letter that I didn't even consider another option for it. That was my downfall. All right. Well, definitely a hard clue. How'd you do?